quick little sneak peek, kind of like how I do my planning. So I always go to the monthly each month, and I kind of have a color coordinating system. So like green are for my assignments, quizzes are purple, tests are blue, and then I have my check-offs for my lab in pink. So as you guys can see, we have a very busy month, and this week I have check-off tomorrow, assignment due on Wednesday, quiz on Wednesday, and then my A&P test opens up. I also got my chapters still for chapter 11, which are on this test. So just kind of showing you guys a little bit of how I plan based off the month, and then I can use this to like fill out my like dry risk board, which I need to update because it's still on August. So I'll probably do that tonight just to kind of have like lots of reminders as far as what's going on. Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another week in the life of a nursing student. I look a mess, so there's that. But I took my lash extensions off, and yeah, we gotta wear our hair up. Today's lab, we have lab checkoff, guild checkoff. So I'm trying to hurry up and get to school. It's like 7:25. My school is a good 35 to 40 minutes away in traffic, so in the mornings it's a little bit of a struggle. But I was so tired last night. I didn't get to sleep till like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I was planning to get up at 6 and go early, and then I ended up finding out that my checkoff's not until 9 o'clock. So they will always like, the lab instructors usually give everybody a time for your checkoff and your skill, because some of them, you don't all get to go like on the same day, blah blah blah. So yeah, when I checked, our group actually doesn't go until 9 o'clock. Our checkoff to our skill today is the manual blood pressure. So I'm just like, I know what to do. I'm just hoping everything goes well, because like I said, sometimes you get in that checkoff room and you just kind of like, not blank, but you kind of forget like the simple stuff that you thought you had, you know. So I was going to get to school a little early and practice, but I still have time to practice. I should get there like by 8:05, 8:10, and that should leave me like 45 minutes just to look over my notes and practice with my partners. Okay, I just want to say good morning. I'm about to pick up my Starbucks. I'm going to show you guys my drink, and then we're going to get to school. And I gotta get my mind right, because like I said, I got a lot on my mind, y'all, and I'm just a little stressed out this morning, but it's gonna be okay. And yes, I'll see you guys in Starbucks. Getting a iced grande pumpkin cream chai, which is a little bit different for me. They did release this fall drinks, but I'm really not a pumpkin spice latte fan. I just don't like them. I've tried them before in other seasons. It's just not for me. I've done the pumpkin cream cold brew. That's cool. I do like the little cold brew, but I feel like too much pumpkin is just not for me, and pumpkin spice just gives too much. So yeah, they have other drinks though, like some apple drinks and stuff that I might try, but this is also one of the fall drinks that I actually heard a lot of people saying that they liked. So yeah, I just added, it comes with 4 pumps of chai, and I added 2 pumps of vanilla, and then it obviously has the pumpkin cream foam on top. That's good. It reminds me of, I love the pumpkin loaf that they have, also the pumpkin cream muffin, super good. One of my favorite things that they have. I didn't get that this morning because I needed something a little bit more hearty. I got the bacon Gouda sandwich, bacon, egg, and Gouda sandwich. That one's one of my favorite sandwiches when I want like an actual hearty sandwich, but this is really good. Yeah, 10 out of 10, y'all. If you like chai. If you don't like chai, you probably won't like it. Hey y'all, so it is later on. It's much later. It's like, what time is it, 8:30? It's probably like 8:30. 8:34, it's much later. And I wanted to come on here and just kind of let you guys know how the day went, because I had kind of like my first rough day in nursing school, and it's the start of my 3rd week. So I think I was telling you guys earlier that we had checkoffs today for my lab class, and it didn't go it didn't go horribly, like I didn't fail it, but I definitely did not do as well as I would have liked. I still passed the skill. This skill was for manual blood pressure, and I didn't get the, like, I got points off for really stupid stuff, and I feel like that's really what upset me the most, is that it's stuff that, like, I knew, you know what I'm saying, and I wasn't expecting to get points off for, but I still passed, and I think that has to be, like, my biggest thing right now. I'm doing a little bit of skincare and self-care, y'all, to keep from going crazy, because this is just the beginning of the week. It's just Tuesday, which is kind of like my Monday because we didn't have class yesterday. But I was really upset. I was disappointed in myself. I was beating myself up like the whole class after. And, you know, I just kind of got even negative, not going to lie to y'all. I've been using this CeraVe moisturizing cream as my moisturizer because I've been getting a lot of dry patches, like especially like here on like the bottom, like in this area of my skin. So this is definitely thicker. I just gotta make sure I'm being consistent, y'all. But yeah, I really was beating myself up, y'all, and it's because I'm really a perfectionist. Like, I'm so hard on myself, and I'm really trying to work on that because one of the nurses at my job, you know, she was kind of like just giving me advice, and she was saying like, you can't expect to do like perfect and 100% or get an A on every single exam in nursing school, or you're gonna really like make yourself miserable. Not to say that it's not possible for some people, because I'm sure that there's people who always get 100% on everything, but I've kind of always been one of those people that just always does really well. And so yeah, I'm definitely a perfectionist, and I feel like part of being a perfectionist is that I'm always thinking about what I could have done better instead of realizing like I didn't fail, I still passed, and like this is just the first one. Like, we still have so many more points in the class, so many more checkoffs. But yeah, your girl was really just going through it, so I really didn't feel like vlogging anymore at school. Yeah, I don't know which way these are supposed to go. Don't feel right. Whatever, we're gonna put it on like this today. But yeah, y'all, I was definitely going through it earlier in my little feelings, and I guess I just wanted to share this part because I feel like there's gonna be ups and downs, emotional moments, you know, times where I'm kind of like questioning myself, which I have those, kind of, not often, but you definitely have those, especially with everything that I'm going on, like have going on in my personal life right now. So I just wanted to kind of get on here and kind of briefly share that with you guys. I did pass the check off, but again, I did not get the score that I would have liked, and it took me a while to like let that go and move on, because it's like, Deonna, you have so much more to do this week. Like, I have a quiz tomorrow, and just I have a lot to do. Like, I kind of had to play catch up from over the weekend and stuff like that, and it's going to be a busy next couple of weeks because I work a lot more. I work basically 3 days each week, which is not my normal work schedule. I'm still recovering from my little tailbone situation, which was definitely bothering me. And these are the Good Molecule Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel patches. I really like these a lot. So I'm just doing a little self-care because I feel like balance is gonna be everything, you know, for me to maintain and make it through this school year and just not beating myself up. So I'm really working on that because I truly have like an issue with that, you know. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know, update you guys, because everything's not perfect. I'm not perfect at all, and I just feel like, you know, you got to share those struggles. Hey y'all, so today is Wednesday. It is like currently 12:30. I have a little bit of a break between my first class, which is my foundations, and my aging and perspectives class, which we have our first quiz today. It's worth 25 points. So I feel like it's gonna be like 25 questions. I don't really know. Well, we only get, let me see. She told us on here how long we get. Or maybe she didn't. I don't know how long we get. Probably 30 minutes though, I don't know. because we still have lecture and then we have an assignment that she has to go through and talk about. So yeah, but anyways, I'm about to go through my study guide one last little time, and that's pretty much gonna be it. I just got done eating my lunch. I got a chicken quesadilla from school. It was pretty good too, actually. Had a lot of flavor. I wasn't expecting that. But next week we're gonna try to be on our meal prep Zoom, but we just haven't went grocery shopping. And then like yesterday we went to the grocery store and just picked up a couple of things, well, stuff for last night basically. So, and I got a couple of drinks. I got me a Poppy I'm gonna drink during my lecture. I love this little thing. It keeps everything so cold. Like I've had this, it's 12:30. This thing is still cold and I haven't drank it. I didn't feel like I needed to drink it right then because I know that I'm good. But some of my study techniques, you guys, is I like to, which is what I'm about to do now, why I came to my car as opposed to going in the library and like studying, is because first of all, I don't really like right before the test, I don't like really talking to other classmates about stuff, because that's how you get confused sometimes, especially if somebody doesn't understand something or they're like, wait, no, that's not it. Sometimes it can be helpful, like if you're teaching yourself the wrong stuff and you're like, oh, I thought this was that. But you already should know, for the most part, you know what you're going to know right before the test. So I don't like to show up super duper early because I don't want to, you know, necessarily confuse myself. Now, sometimes, of course, you can ask people questions, clarify things, but you shouldn't be waiting until like the last 5-10 minutes before the quiz starts. So yeah, that's why I came out here. Also because a study method that really helps me as far as like not even just memorizing, because I feel like the difference already, which I can see in the questions with nursing school, is that it's not about memorizing and knowing the terms. Sometimes it is, but because there is stuff you need to know, like terminology and stuff, but mainly they're trying to see how well you understand the material, and you actually have to think through the questions. So it's not just a quick answer, you know what I'm saying, all the time. So I like to talk out all of my topics. So I'm kind of explaining it to somebody else. So I kind of basically like talk to myself. But if it helps you, it helps you. I know there's a lot of other people who study like that as well. So if any of you guys that are watching are in nursing school, that is something that helps me, is talking out my study guide, talking out my points, explaining each topic as if I'm explaining it to somebody else who doesn't really know what I'm talking about. Because if you're doing it like that, then you know you really actually understand the topic. And sometimes, like if you have a supportive boyfriend or whatever partner, like talk to them, family member, brother, sister, whoever, grandma, mom, dad, talk to them, explain something to them, especially if it's something that you're trying to make sure you really understand and maybe you thought you didn't. Like, talk to them and explain it, because they have no real medical knowledge of what you're talking about. So you always want to make sure that you can explain it, you know, enough for them to understand. Obviously, they're not going to know all of the details of everything in disease processes and stuff, but they can ask you questions as well, and then that'll help you just kind of make sure you really understand the material. So I'm thinking this quiz won't be too bad, but I really don't know this teacher's style of questions yet, so it's kind of too early to say. Hey y'all, so it is 3 o'clock, a little bit after 3 o'clock. I went to the library because I needed to print some things. But I just got done with my test and we got an assignment and all this stuff. But the test went well, I think. I mean, obviously I don't know what I got yet, but it wasn't like anything that I really didn't know. One thing I don't like though, I hate select all that apply questions. Like, I really do. You know, I feel like sometimes with multiple choice, I gotta really make sure I put them rollers in or something to my hair tonight, because it is like super flat. But I kind of hate those because, you know, with regular multiple choice, you kind of can do like process of elimination. Select all that apply, it'd be like really making sure you know. So we had a lot of select all that apply, so that was kind of like not my favorite, but I think I still did pretty good. So I'm not even tripping on that too much. I still think I know I passed, so that's the biggest thing. So I feel good, I feel confident, I'm glad and happy about that. So now we got one more test this week, y'all, which is for my anatomy class. Now we're heading home. We also, Friday I have clinical. I have no classes tomorrow, but we do go back to work tomorrow. The staffing person, she texts me like, hey, how you feeling? And I'm like, girl, you know, you just want to know if I'm gonna make it back to work tomorrow. And even though I'm still having a little bit of pain, like when I sit down and when I get up, I'm still gonna go back to work. First of all, because my doctor's note is only until tomorrow, and I could go back and try to get another one and all that stuff, but I also need my coin as well, because I'm already working part-time, and then I just missed all my weekend to work. My Thursday, I missed like 5 days basically, so this check is gonna be very sad looking. But yeah, I should look and see if I have any PTO or that I can use. I was also supposed to work Labor Day, so I missed out on my holiday pay, but it's cool. I'm not even tripping about that. But yeah, I worked the next 2 weekends in a row because I think I already told y'all that I gotta make up the weekend that I missed, since it was my weekend to work. And what else? That's it. So then Friday we have clinical. And we are doing our uniform checkoff. So they haven't been making us wear our school uniform, but we do have to have khaki or tan top, and then black bottoms, and we got to have everything else that we need to have, our pen lights and stethoscope, all that stuff. I'll tell you guys more of a detailed list, but I ended up I went to the school store because I'm like, let me just see what they got, just in case I don't find one that I really like. So they had this, and theirs were very expensive. Like, scrubs are expensive, like, if you know, you know. So if I go to a brand new scrub store, if I order some online, it's usually going to be like at the cheapest $25 for the top, $25 for the bottom. And that's really like at the cheapest, because really people want 50 bucks, 40 to 50, you know, 50 bucks for the top and for the bottom. So you could easily spend like $100 for one set of scrubs, you know. And I got the top and bottom from the school because they're way cheaper. The bottoms were like 13 bucks and the top was $11. And they also have a jacket, which is 20 bucks. So I might get that. I just want to see how this fit. I got a medium top and a large bottom. I don't like my scrub bottoms to be too tight, so hopefully that fits. There are unisex though, so I'm sure it will. And then the top I got medium, which I gained a little weight. I think I was talking to you guys about that. I gained a little bit of weight, but at the same time, I don't want it to be too big, because I feel like the large unisex is gonna be like way too bulky, and I'd rather have my top fit a little more, you know. So she said I can exchange it if it doesn't fit, so that's good. But yeah, that's pretty much that, y'all.
Hey. Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past?
All right, quick little grocery haul. I got some pork chop, that's for dinner. Got some classic romaine. I got a little thing of honey ham for sandwiches. I got some honey vanilla calamine tea for me to drink at night. I think that's gonna be good. This is my grandma's favorite soup, so I got her some of that. We got popcorn, 2 lemons, bananas. Trying to do healthier options, so some baked cheddar and sour cream ruffles, croutons, and some ranch. And a Celsius to drink right now. And then from Walgreens, I just picked up some more Dr. Teal's. I got eucalyptus spearmint this time. They didn't have a lot at Walgreens. And some Epsom salt. I'm gonna be soaking today before work and tomorrow. And I also picked up these. These are a little bit different than the ones that I got, but they were more dramatic. So I kind of wanted to do these ones because I was like, okay, I think this will be cute. So I'll let y'all know how these go, and obviously I'll show you what they look like. Then also just wanted to show you guys my uniform. I got this khaki color top and some black pants. I'm about to try that on now and see what it's giving.
Problem is I meet a girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice. Galleria credit card swipes, I don't even know if she a wife. But I do know one thing, no, women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Baby, I love you.
All right, y'all, so I finished, and these are way too natural. Like, it's not giving what I needed to give, but it's already 9:30 and I still got to do a little schoolwork, so I'm just gonna have to go with it for tomorrow, and then we'll try to redo it, or I got to order some different clusters because I don't think I even like the other ones either. So we're just gonna have to do a little bit more research, and yeah, it's just not giving the same effect. So yeah, anyway, sorry y'all, my leave out looks a mess, but I'm about to finish my homework and call it a night. And yeah, we got work tomorrow, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey y'all, it is Thursday. I took the lashes off. I could not do it, y'all. It was not giving. I either got to get some thicker clusters or I might be going back. I don't know, y'all. We'll see. Or some strips, but it was just not giving. Like, so I had to get rid of them. I took them off last night. They were just annoying and yeah, not for me. But so I'll keep you posted if I end up changing it. But we're at work right now. I'm on my lunch break. We got actually like more hours already. That's crazy. The day's been going by fast because it's super busy. A lot has changed with like on my unit that I normally work. With me being gone those 2 days, a lot changed. Like we got new people, new residents, people declining statuses, people came back from the hospital, been in and out of the hospital. We got catheters. So we have a lady on hospice that was not on hospice when I left. So it's been a busy day, but I have a good partner, so I'm not even mad about it or anything like that. But yeah, definitely gonna be a lot. This weekend's gonna be a lot, but the day's almost over. That is one thing I like. It kind of flies by when you're busy. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to check in with you guys, let you know how the day is going. I'll check in with you guys after work because we have to get fingerprints today for the nursing program. So we got to go do that. I just got fingerprinted for work when I started this job, but we got to do it again. Whew. Hey y'all, so happy Friday. It's like 4:30 right now. I'm running to Walgreens right now to pick up some medicine, which I hate buying medicine, y'all, because it literally costs like $1 million, especially cold medicine. I don't know why it's so expensive, but it is. Oh, excuse me. But I'm heading to get some cold medicine because, as you guys can probably hear, I had got a cold out of nowhere. Like yesterday in the evening, my nose kind of was starting to get stuffy, and I had kind of been having a headache, but I just figured I was having a headache like this week because, like I told you guys, I got a lot on my mind, and then like the stress of school and stuff. So I was like, you know, I didn't really think much of it. And then obviously my tailbone is still hurting, so exerting that pain and that energy, it keeps, you know, I've been having kind of like a temp, and my head has been hurting. So I kind of didn't think nothing of it, you know, whatever the case may be. And like last night, my nose started to get stuffed up, and I was like, dang, that's what happens normally when I get a cold. But I'm not even really surprised because I feel like I always get sick around this time because it dramatically, like literally dramatically got cold this week. Like over the weekend, it got super hot because we went to the fair Saturday, and we were trying to decide what day we wanted to go because it was literally 98. One day was 100 and another day was 99, including Labor Day. So it was just super duper hot. So we went to the fair. We went like early. We went like 10 o'clock in the morning, which everybody was thinking that because it was so packed, and we were trying to beat the heat. So by the time we left, it was starting to really get hot. The sun was beaming, blah, 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 blah. So it went from 90 something degrees, 100 degrees almost, and then literally Tuesday and yesterday it was 60. The high was 60, so it was like super cold. And then you guys know I sit in air conditioning already in school, so I was like, what the heck? And then today, if you can tell, like I have a dress on, it's sunny, it's back to like it's 80 degrees, and I'm like, what the heck? This is why when the change of like weather, I always get sick. Like it never fails. To clinical, that went fine. We practiced a bunch of different skills, repositioning, transferring. We logged into we're using like this electronic health record system, like with charting and stuff like that, so we can practice that. So we logged into that, you know, and all that, and then we did our full uniform check off. So we had to have our whole uniform on. You know, I had to change my nose ring. I had to have my hair up. I couldn't wear any jewelry. Couldn't wear my smartwatch. I had to wear my 2-hand watch. You can wear both, but like, who's gonna really do that? That kind of looks a little bit silly to me. Just because I only like to wear a watch on my left hand. So no jewelry, all that stuff, the right shoes and all that. And then we also got our nurse supply packs, which was kind of exciting. I wasn't expecting that. So we got like all kind of fun stuff. Obviously we got gloves, transfer belt, but we got like bandages, we got like syringes for medications, we got a box full of actual different medications. We got this practice, like maybe I'll show you guys when I get home, but it's like a practice arm, I don't know, like it's an injecting site thing, and I'm like, that's cool, so we can like practice our skills and stuff at home. So we got those. I didn't know we were getting those today, so that was exciting. And we use those really for lab to practice our skills. We won't use them in clinical, but yeah, that's pretty much how that went. So I know I was beating myself up earlier this week about my skill check off, but I had a test on Wednesday for my aging or gerontology class. I got an A on that. She put the grades in yesterday, so I was super happy about that. And then I just took my anatomy and physiology, or our first test, when I came home from clinical, and I got an A on that. So I'm feeling pretty hyped up about that, because I'm like, you know, you need to celebrate yourself, be proud of yourself. You know, you are in the right space, you're doing the right thing. Like, don't let anything discourage you, you know, don't let life discourage you. And I know it's going to be a roller coaster and ups and downs, but it's really important that I support myself, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm about to get some medicine. I want like some soup and a sandwich or something for dinner, but I don't necessarily feel like going to Panera right now or really going anywhere, so I might look at the soups that they have in there. They do sell the Panera soups at the grocery store by our house, so I might get that and then just make me like a little ham and cheese sandwich or whatever, just something kind of light, but that's kind of what I feel like having. I got that tea earlier, I think, in this vlog, so I'm gonna have some of that. I'm gonna take me a nice little bubble bath with my Dr. Teal's and just kind of relax, get myself prepped. I'm not gonna do any more schoolwork tonight because I have a lot to do this weekend. I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of a break, plus I don't feel well, so I'm gonna try to rest. I think I'm gonna read some of my book for the book club. It's taken off. Like, I'm trying to figure out where it's going. I really am trying to figure out. I'm reading The Coworker by Frida McFadden, and I really want to know what happened. Like, so yeah, that's pretty much that. I just want to give you guys like an update, let you guys know, share my wins, and yeah, thank you guys to everyone who is supporting me and rooting for me, praying for me, because it all makes a difference for real. So anyway, I'm about to run in here. I'm at Walgreens and I'm running my mouth, so I'm gonna run in here real quick, and then we're going to get a car wash. My car is so dusty, it's actually embarrassing, and I have a white car, so it's kind of like so I don't think it's supposed to rain anymore this week, but even if it is, I still need my car washed because it's really looking a mess. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get in here and get what we need to get and get out. I'm probably gonna spend $50 on some damn medicine.